Back with Alex Palmer now under a little bit of pressure from Ayew. Into Jens Kayuste it goes on loan from Napoli. Now Dara O'Shea. That's a very dangerous ball. It hit Kayuste. Clark will pick it up. Ipswich taking a few risks here. And Sam Morsey evades the challenge of El Kanous. Slips it into Enciso, who goes beyond Wilfred and Ndidi. And Leif Davis is out there in space. If he chooses to use him, he does. Davis inside the box on his right foot. Shots blocked, comes back to him, shoots again. Stolarczyk with a miracle save at the near post. How did he keep that out from Leif Davis? Ipswich very close to the opening goal after 6.5 minutes.
Oh, what's a save. I mean, Leif Davis, he gets fed on that left-hand side. And he has a shot with his right foot, and it gets deflected back out to him on his left foot, and obviously that's his favourite left foot.
George Hurst has it now with the bleached blonde hair, a different look to when he left Leicester, initially on loan to Ipswich when they were in League One. Now Leicester have broken, and Ayew releases Jamie Vardy. Is this the moment? Vardy rides the challenge, he's in on goal. Jamie Vardy forced wide by Leif Davis, and the shot is wide. Vardy's first sight of goal on his farewell, and the whole of King Power Stadium, apart from the away section, was desperate to see him score.
Oh, it was a good through ball as well. Brilliant from El Kanous, absolutely brilliant. And this time Ayew sees the pass. Vardy's through. He just doesn't get a second touch out of his feet. You can see it here.
0-0, 22 minutes gone. El Kanous clips it instead towards Vardy. Vardy takes it under control and shoots into the side netting. He is getting closer to number 200.
Well, what's a dink? Again, El Kanous just dinks one over the head. Vardy makes sure he's in front of the defender. Decent first touch, just to pat it down. Second touch to get it away from him.
Here is Jack Clark. Shifts it to Davis, who crosses in first time, and Hutchinson meets it, and he perhaps should have scored. On the volley, 8 yards out. Leif Davis picked him out beautifully, and Amari Hutchinson, if he gets that on target, may well have been 1-0.
Well, again, another raking cross, wasn't it, from Davis? Amari Hutchinson at the back post, free on his favourite left foot.
Here is Jack Clark. It's a neat ball inside to Morsey. Morsey gives that away to Wout Faes. Then he tries to pick out Vardy, and Morsey was there to win it back. Jack Clark. Now he slips. This might be the moment for James Justin. Up over halfway in the sunshine. Brilliant run. Vardy to his left. He's still going. He's played it to Vardy. He's done it! It just had to be him on his big farewell. 200 up for Jamie Vardy. The perfect goodbye now for Leicester City's greatest ever player. James Justin with the assist. Jamie Vardy with the finish. Celebrated wildly.
Oh, incredible. Incredible scenes. And credit James Justin, by the way. What a run it was from him. At one stage, Jamie Vardy had come back into his own half to help out. I think there's a slip. It might have been Jack Clark who slipped on the ball. James Justin picks it up and starts sprinting forward. By this stage, you know, Vardy's still in his own half, and you look at him, you're thinking he can't get up with him. But then he sees James Justin breaking away. He just sprints into gear, makes a lovely little diagonal run across the face of the 18-yard box, and James Justin's able to find him, and it's one touch to control, and then he slips it through the legs of the defender down into the low left-hand corner of the net. Keeper no chance. What's a finish.
The moment of the season so far. 200 goals for the football club, 500 appearances. The symmetry is beautiful.
13 years till the day.
13 years to the day. Here is Ayew looking for Vardy again, and Ayew rampages forward, and he might shoot here. Ayew does. Oh, side netting via a deflection. Ipswich now look very fragile, and Jordan Ayew almost punished them to make it 2.
Yeah, well, he almost passed it into the path of Jamie Vardy again. He overran it slightly, and Vardy was making a crossfield run, and he's actually jumped out of the way into an Ipswich defender.
Kayust spins away from Jordan Ayew, and pink shirts are flocking forward here. Again, they've fed Davis. Davis gets to the byline, clips it back here. It's Hutchinson. Hutchinson blasts over. That is another golden chance for Amari Hutchinson. And Leicester, well, their lead looked very, very fragile there when he pulled the trigger.
Well, again, down this left-hand side, Davis, again with a Sterling, lovely ball. Hutchinson chests it down, one touch to control and set himself.
Lots in the box to aim for Tuanzebe. The game's at walking pace here. Now he fizzes in the cross. Kayuste heads it wide. It's half a chance for Ipswich, who still trail.
Yeah, it's a good ball in from Hutchinson. Again, if I have a criticism, he slows it down, but this time he receives the ball from Tuanzebe, just controls it and sticks one in there, and Ciso, and that ball came into the box.
Oh, goalkeeper's giving it away there, and Ciso can't make the most of it. Stolarczyk closed down by Enciso. The clearance was blocked by the Paraguayan. It then looped up into the sky from a very tight angle. Enciso got there, and on the volley couldn't turn it home. Yeah, there's no one in midfield at the moment. El Khanous up against Tuanzebe. He's got that ball to McAteer, whose shot is saved by Palmer. First time effort from Casey McAteer.
Yeah, it's a good effort. First time on his less favoured left foot. Casey McAteer, difficult shot even to get on target and to give the ball to Stolarczyk. He's just a little bit overconfident in those scenarios, Wildfast, and he waits till the very last minute to give the ball.
McAteer pounces on an error, runs to the edge of the box, shoots, oh, it's off the post. So unlucky from McAteer. The shape on it was beautiful, and that would have been 2-0.
Oh, it's a great effort. Just curling lovely, wasn't it? Used the defender as a block. You just see it here. Bang. Come on. Tuanzebe, he's big, strong, experienced, quick. Just get Mungo here, because Leaf doesn't like defending 1v1.
Here is Hurst. He's the wrong side of Cody, and he's through 1-on-1, and Hurst has been denied by Stolarczyk. And the save was good because the flag has stayed down.
Absolutely.
Tight angle for George Hurst against the former club, but that was another chance.
Yeah, it was, as you said, tight angle, but he makes a good run, George Hurst. Conor Cody just can't get there, and then he's struggling. Good first touch from Hurst to put him in on goal, but Stolarczyk does really well.
Back it goes to Luke Thomas. Now Soumare, lovely ball through the lines. El Khanous shifts it onto Ndidi, and he's picked out McAteer, who scored! Denied by the post a couple of minutes ago. Casey McAteer rams that one home. And Leicester's final home game of the season, and Jamie Vardy's farewell is going very, very well. They're 2-0 up.
Oh, great strike. There was no indecision this time, was it, from McAteer? As soon as that little flick pass from Mulford indeed he found him, he'd only one thing in his mind, and he's absolutely rifled it past Palmer and goal. Superb finish from McAteer.
Well, a big moment for him, and one who Leicester will look to next season in the Championship. Signing off with a near post finish. Too much power, too quick for Alex Palmer in goal.
Got a question, the keeper, it is, and then it goes inside him in the near post. And I've just seen the technique he's pulled off there, Casey McAteer. Superb technique.
This is it, the final page of a magical tale. A player, a character that every fan would love to have at their club. And for the last 13 years, Leicester's been his home. He is given a wonderful ovation by his teammates. A footballer who's embodied the spirit and the story of this club's golden age. It's goodbye to Jamie Vardy, Leicester's greatest ever player, and he signed off with his 200th goal for the football club.